Hey, what's going on, you guys? Sev here, and this is actually a remake to my last video. Some of you guys have probably already seen it, but as I was watching it myself, I kind of decided that it was a little too boring and plain. Nobody really wanted to watch that. I mean, at least I wouldn't want to watch it. So, once again, or if you're new, for those of you who haven't had the opportunity to take a look at the patch notes, or you just don't know how to read, stay tuned. We're going to go over these guys, see what kind of changes us hunters are going to come across in patch 5.4. So let's get started because I'm kind of strapped for time. I got some shit I got to take care of. So Arcane Shot has had its damage and focus cost increased by 50%, which is not too bad. I think that's a pretty decent buff for us. Yeah, the focus cost is going up, but if you're running Thrill to Hunt, you're going to get 3 of these guys for free, which is pretty killer. And then we have Countershot. Countershot is now a baseline interrupt ability learned by all hunters at level 22. Pretty awesome, but this is coming to us at the expense of Silencing Shot, which is no longer going to be a talent. It is now going to be for marksman hunters only, like it used to be, which isn't too bad. It might give us a reason to play marksman a lot more. And then on to the next guy, we got Deterrence. Now has a 3-minute cooldown up from 2 minutes, but has 2 charges, which is pretty cool. It's going to be relatively the same as, or actually it's probably going to be the exact same thing as the Monk's Roll. Let's see. Disengage now has a cooldown of 20 seconds, down from 25. That's pretty awesome, especially if you're running the talent, Hidden Tiger, Crouching Chimera. Sorry, can't think of the correct name for that right now. That's actually going to make it 10 seconds. It's going to be every 10 seconds you're going to be able to get a disengage off, and that's also going to lower the cooldown time of your deterrence from 3 to 2 minutes, what it used to be. Explosive Trap has its damage, overall damage, sorry, decreased by 30%. Proportionately, more damage has been removed from the initial pop that's done once the trigger, or well, the trap has been triggered, and not so much more from the periodic effects. And Hunter's Mark now has a duration of 20 seconds while in PvP combat, down from 30 seconds. I personally don't really see anything major about that at all. This guy, the next one, is devastating. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad. Readiness has been removed. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be solid. I'm hoping that this is going to get canned when 5.4 actually comes out, because this one's really going to hurt us. Revive Pet no longer requires the hunter to have line of sight to their pet. That's a nice little buff. That's going to help us out. Huge increase to the convenience. Let's see. Stampede damage dealt by pets while the ability is used outside of arenas or battlegrounds is no longer reduced by 75%. Not too bad. Cool for world PvP. And other than that, the arena, battlegrounds, RPGs is going to remain the same. So nothing major there. Let's take a look at the talents. We got talents here, and it says Aspect of the Iron Hawk now reduces all damage taken by 10% down from 15. A little, nerf there. I don't see it gonna hurt us too bad. Moving on, we have Narrow Escape's root effect is now a nature spell. Was a physical spell. No big deal there. Let's see. Silencing Shot, like I was saying before when I was covering the counter shot thing. Silencing Shot is no longer a talent. It is now an ability replaced by Counter Shot for marksman hunters. And Spirit Bond now regenerates 3% total health every 2 seconds while the hunter's pet is active, up from 2%. Not bad. Wyvern Sting is now has its range increased to 40 yards, up from 35 yards. Not bad. Don't really use it though, so I do not care too much about that. Let's take a look at the glyphs here. Glyphs, major glyphs. Glyph of Mend Pet now has a 100% chance of cleansing 1 curse, disease, magic, or poison effect from the hunter's pets on each tick, up from 50%. Not bad, but as far as the major glyphs, I mean, there's still better major glyphs out there for us to use while PvPing. Let's see, Glyph of Mending now speeds up the periodic effect of Mend Pet to restore health to the pet every 1 second, doubling the total amount healed over 10 seconds. Another thing that's just, it's more based, I guess, on PvE. I don't see myself using it, or anybody else really using it, for any PvP need or anything like that. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got Glyph of No Escape. I use Glyph of No Escape primarily for RBGs. It's a pretty nice one. It increases the critical strike chance by 20%, but in 5.4, if it sticks with what they're saying here, it's going to be increased by 100%, which is pretty awesome. And then we have some marksman changes here. Binding Shot no longer is a marksman hunter ability. Once again, a talent. So that's going to be taking the place of the Silencing Shot. And Survival. Survival Explosive Trap no longer shares the cooldown with Black Arrow, but no longer activated by Lock and Load. Oh, sorry, no longer activates Lock and Load. So that is the changes that we have going on now. Hopefully we have some of the stuff taken away. Some of the stuff sounds great. I'm excited to see what exactly is going to happen, because I think this patch is going to make a lot of stuff happen. So pretty stoked about that. And you know, if you guys have found this video to be informational, educational, awesome, whatever you guys find this video to be, leave me some feedback down below. It helps me out a lot. And if you could just take a second, just a second, to go up, click subscribe, and like, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So other than that, you guys, stay tuned. I have more stuff on the way. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!